Right now, at this exact moment, someone dumber than you, less talented than you, is getting the respect and opportunities that should have been yours. And the sick part, it's not because they're better, it's because they figured out one thing you're still missing: presence without performance. And once you truly understand this, you start noticing it everywhere. In classrooms, workplaces, even friendships. See, you've been lied to your entire life. They told you to speak up, be enthusiastic, prove yourself. Meanwhile, there's this invisible class of people who do the exact opposite. They barely speak, barely react, yet somehow everyone treats them like they're rare, like they're valuable, like their attention is a privilege. And I need you to feel this. Every single day you don't understand this psychology, you're bleeding power, giving it away to people who don't deserve it. And the worst part, you don't even know you're doing it. And the reason this stays hidden from most people is because it's not obvious. It's not loud. It doesn't announce itself. It's subtle, behavioral, almost invisible, but extremely powerful once you notice it. But once you see what I'm about to show you, you can't unsee it. Your life will split into two categories: before this awareness and after it. And from that moment, the way you carry yourself in every interaction will feel different. Let me show you what quiet intimidation actually looks like, and it starts with calm energy that doesn't over-explain itself. This is the difference between someone who commands a room and someone who begs for attention. You know that moment when you say something and immediately panic in silence, so you add, "You know what I mean?" or keep talking just to fill the gap? That's the sound of your power leaking out. And the crazy part is, you don't even notice it in real time. Every time you over-explain, every time you justify yourself without being asked, you're signaling insecurity. People feel that without thinking about it. Now contrast that with someone who has real presence. Someone asks them, "Why did you do that?" And they say, "Because that's what I decided." Then silence. No extra explanation, no nervous energy, just certainty. And that silence doesn't feel awkward, it feels controlled. It feels like there's nothing left to prove. Think about powerful people you've seen in real life or even online. They speak less, not more. They don't rush to fill gaps. They let words land. And the reason it works is simple psychology. Scarcity creates value. When something is rare, it becomes more important. When you're not constantly filling space with words, people lean in instead of tuning out. And this doesn't just apply to speech. It applies to your entire presence. Next, your facial expressions are exposing you more than your words ever will. Every reaction is a leak. Someone insults you, your face changes. Someone praises you, you light up instantly. Someone challenges you, you tense up or overthink. Without realizing it, you become readable, and anything that is readable becomes controllable. But when your face stays composed, neutral, steady, not cold, not emotional, just balanced, you become harder to read. And what people can't read, they start to respect. That uncertainty creates presence. It makes people adjust their behavior around you without knowing why. Then comes movement. Slow equals high status. Watch how confident people move. Unhurried, intentional, grounded. They don't rush because rushing signals anxiety. Speed is nervous energy. When you slow down your movement slightly, when you turn your head calmly, when you walk without urgency, you change how people perceive your value instantly. Even a small pause before responding changes the entire energy of the interaction. It signals control instead of reaction. Now boundaries. Most people fail here. They either have no boundaries and become doormats, or they set boundaries with emotion and turn everything into conflict. Real power is calm boundaries. I don't do that. That doesn't work for me. No anger, no explanation, no debate, just finality. Emotion weakens boundaries. Calmness locks them in and makes them unquestionable. And finally, attention. Your attention is currency. One of the most valuable things you have, yet most people spend it like it has no value. If you give it to everyone equally, it loses meaning. Replying instantly to everything, reacting to everything, engaging with everyone. This makes your attention cheap in people's eyes. But when you become selective, when you choose where your energy goes instead of giving it automatically, people start valuing it more. Scarcity builds importance. People start noticing when you respond, not expecting it. So here's the reality. You either keep operating on autopilot, over-explaining, overreacting, over-giving your attention without realizing the cost, or you start shifting how you carry yourself. Not loudly, not aggressively, but quietly, controlled, intentional. And the shift is not about becoming someone else. It's about removing unnecessary reactions that were never helping you in the first place. Quiet intimidation isn't about making people fear you. It's about becoming someone who respects themselves so consistently that others adjust automatically around that standard. No noise, no performance, just presence. And the moment you start applying this, people will treat you differently. Not because you changed your words, but because you changed your energy. And that change is subtle, but once it happens, it stays.